Hello, it's Mr. Eason again after a nice long spring break. And as we know, the K-Prep testing is coming up, and so we are starting to send home review homework just to get us all ready and remember some of the things that we did earlier in the year. And the first thing that we're going to talk about and review is subtraction, something that we started learning a long time ago, and it gets harder and harder as we go. The good news is that we're going to do a quick review here, and that will get you all you need to know. And the strategy we're using is called the standard algorithm. I like to call it the old school way because it's the way that probably your parents learned it, your grandparents learned it, that's the way I learned it in school, and it's a pretty quick and efficient way to do subtraction. So we're going to start with this equation right here, 2,381 minus 1,428, and we always start in the ones place. And we have to try to do 1 minus 8. And if I have $1, I can't give anyone $8. So we have to go and make an exchange from the tens place. So I'm going to cross out the 1 and cross out the 8. I have 8 tens. I'm going to take one of those away, which makes it 7 tens. I'm going to take that 710, or that 1 10 that I took, and add it to the 1 1, and I'm going to have 11 now. So we do 11 minus 8, and that is 3. 7 minus 2 we can do, and that is 5. Cannot do 3 minus 4, so I'm going to go to my thousands place, take one of those away. Leaves me with 1 left. And I'm going to go to my hundreds place. I'm going to add those 10 hundreds to that 3 hundreds, and I'm going to have 13. I will do 13 minus 4, and that is 9. Then I'll do 1 minus 1, and that is 0. So our answer is 953. And that's just making some exchanges. Probably your parents called it borrowing. And I like exchanging a little bit better because we're not giving the numbers back. We're just trading out one thing for something else. So we're going to look at another problem now. And this one is going to have a 0. And when you're exchanging across zeros, it can be kind of tricky. So let's go ahead and look at this problem. Let's solve it. We can start by doing 9 minus 2. There is no exchange to be made there, so that answer is 7. Then we go to the tens place and we have 2 minus 4. We can't do that. Usually we would go to the hundreds place, but there are no hundreds. So we have to go all the way to our thousands place, take one of those, which leaves us with 3, and make 10 hundreds, and then take one of those, so it leaves us with 9, to make 10 tens. So we have 10 tens and 2 tens, that is 12. 12 minus 4 is 8. 9 minus 4 is 5. And 3 minus 1 is 2. So that is how you subtract across zeros. If you need some numbers across a 0, you make it a 10, then you cross it out and make it a 9. And our answer is 2,587. We've got one more example to show you, and this is one that has lots of zeros. So our next equation is 9,000 minus 2,124. And again, it's got lots of zeros, so we have to use that zero strategy, but just kind of use it more than once. So we can't do 0 minus 4 in the ones place, so we have to go all the way to our thousands place, make it an 8. We have to go to our hundreds, make it a 10, use one of those, leaves us with 9 left. We go to our tens place, and we have 10 tens, cross that out and make it a 9. And then we go to our ones place, and we have 10 ones, and there are no more exchanges to be made past the ones place, so we leave it as a 10. And 10 minus 4 is 6. 9 minus 2 is 7. 9 minus 1 is 8. And 8 minus 2 is 6. So we have 6,876. If you practice a few more of those, then you will get better and better, and hopefully we will remember it. And that is Mr. Eason with homework help and review help for subtraction.